Hello everyone, hello everybody, my name is J.A.S, but you may call me Game, and welcome to a channel update. It's October, and October means several things. First, it means Halloween. Second, it means new series. Third, it means series that I have no idea if I'm going to be doing or not. It means a ton of crap. But anyway, I'm going to first start off with reminding you guys about the Q&A, which will be in November. AKA next month. I'm sorry, You see, I attempted to record this before, using Minecraft. I didn't want to use Minecraft. I wanted to use Just Cause 2, but, game doesn't like me. I had to use, Minecraft instead, or something else. And I didn't want to use something that I normally do as a series. I'm just gonna take this. Wouldn't take that. Oh, yes, thank you. What? I don't have any room. Piss. Oh wait, I need redstone. Stupid cobble, get out of here. Oh, wait. Gotta hear more stupid cobble. Alright, so. Oh, name tag. I'm sorry. It's just I found this, and now it's like I can't focus on anything. I have to get the stuff. I can get more flint. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Q&A is going to be November, and I will be recording it on November 3rd. Where's my house? And it shall be uploaded before Thanksgiving. Hopefully before I have to go away on a break, because I might not be able to upload it during then. During my little break off and everything. The second thing is that there are rules, which you guys can see in the description. Oh, look, got an apple. Which you guys can see in the description of the videos, of this video. Or you can see, or I will explain now. Oh great, it's thundering in this game. That's great! Before I say that, I wanted to say why I couldn't do Just Cause 2. It's just this weird bug, I guess, that wouldn't let me record it. So, kind of sucks. I really wanted to get progress done today. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. Oh god, that kind of hurt a bit. So it was this weird thing. I couldn't record the video in Just Cause 2, so I said, guess I might as well do something else. Might as well do Minecraft. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, rules of the Q&A. The first rule is no sort of comments that I wouldn't read, so no personal or adulterated comments. Seriously, guys, there's no need to sort of ask that kind of stuff. Something you might not think is personal, I will think is personal. Something you might not think is adulterated, I will think is adulterated. Still, it is still a good idea to ask anyway, and that's one thing. The second thing is your question might not be answered, even if it doesn't break Rule 1, because someone might have worded it better. For example, let's say two entirely different people want me to play the same game. Let's call the game in question X. Let's say the first person says, will you be doing a playthrough on X? And the other person says, hey, have you heard of X? It's a pretty fun game. I think you'd enjoy it. Will you be doing a playthrough on it? You know, all that jazz. And I'll probably answer the second guy's question because it was worded better. Now, with that said, the third rule, and this is a very simple rule as well. The rule is, and I quote, very sort of simple, but it might be a bit, great, difficult to do. Basically, I will be writing down and checking all the questions. I don't know what the actual word I should say is. Recording, keeping track of, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to be keeping track of all the questions that are asked. And your question might not be answered if it's after a certain date. So with this Q&A, for example, if it's past Halloween, your question probably won't get answered. Primarily because of probably because of everything. So try to ask your question ASAP because this will help me. You'll be able to get your question answered and all that jazz. Now then, the second thing is alright, well those are the 3 basic rules. So please get your questions in before the 31st, and I'll tell you guys where you can ask said questions in a second. But now the 4th rule is just going to be, it's a rule specifically for me. I feel as if I should get a rule in this. Basically, every time I answer a question, I will pause the recording, so there'll be a gap, so to say, in the video. For example, let's say I answer a question, say, what's your favorite color? And I answer red. And then, boosh, there'll be a skip in the video, and then I'll go into answering the next question. Now, another thing is I will be telling people on what site out of the ones that I'm going to use I got your question from. So if I got it from YouTube, I'll state da-da-da from YouTube. If I got it through Tumblr, they'll state da-da-da from Tumblr, etc., etc. So do know this. In case you want your question, if you know, just, but don't worry. If you want to send it on Tumblr, I know you can just send it anonymously. I am allowing anonymous, so don't worry. Be happy. Let's see, the next one. I think that's it with that. Now, for where you can put your questions. You can put your questions on YouTube pages. On the you can put your questions on the channel updates, either this one or the previous one. You can also put them on my Tumblr, which is in the description of this video. You can put them on my channel's Facebook page in the description of the video. My Twitter, I'll put up a tweet after the video gets uploaded saying, does anyone have a question? I might put it up beforehand, so make sure you check. You know, yada yada yada. What else? What else? What else? I will be... Yeah, that's it with that. So now I'm going to quickly pause the video, get something, and I'm going to come back to explain the second half of this. Okay, so hopefully you guys did not miss me psychotically, because it took me like 5 seconds to get there. Anyway, this is the statement that I want to say, which is this. I have having trouble with a new playthrough to do, but I'll explain that later. Right now, what playthroughs are going on right now? The first one is Dust and Elysian Tale, and it's a very fun series. It's not extremely popular, but it definitely deserves more popularity than it's getting. I feel as if it would be a better playthrough in terms of, in terms of this than everything else. I mean, it's not a bad game, it's a great game. It's a side-scroller sort of RPG. got a great method for combat, and it's just more or less good. Now then, do you really have to watch it? No, but would it help? Yes. With that said, the second one is Defender's Quest Valley of the Forgotten. It's probably going to be done by the end of this week, or the beginning of next week. It's very much close to its finale. It's almost done. It's almost gone. I'm just waiting for people to just say goodbye, piss off and all that bollocks. So there's that. There's also the Chaos Engine. Now, with the Chaos Engine, I technically stopped that series because of how it works. Basically, it works on a life system, and that's not very helpful, because if it's a single player with a life system, then I'm fine with that, but if it's designed to be a multiplayer game, but you can also do it single player with a computer, and the computer's AI is amazing, it doesn't help the person who's actually trying to play, because it's very difficult for them to have any sort of fun with it. Because if they die too many times, then they have to be so careful. And that's basically what happened with the Chaos Engine for me. I basically died a ton of times. I got a bit screwed over. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And it just wasn't fun for me anymore because I died so many times and I just basically wanted to give up, which I did. Now, if you guys want to see the videos, you can. They're on the channel. They're in their own little playlist. It's all nice kinds of fun. So there's that. Now we have my most popular one because it's getting so many views. Secrets of Grendaia. And I do love Secrets of Grendaia. Crafty and I are trying to record it as much as possible for you guys. Both of us know how much people enjoy watching. And we are trying to get more sessions in when we can. We just recently recorded the second session, which is now already on the channel. It's the videos previous to this one, so make sure you watch those. With that, there is also a series that I'm going to be doing, and all that bollocks, so let's get into that. Okay, for first things first, the first one I'm going to be doing is Overlord, and the main reason is because I want to play Overlord. Now, with Overlord, it's just sort of like Pikmin, and that's going to replace Defender's Quest when that's done. Now then, the next one is when Dust and Elysian Tale is done. I do not know, out of the choices that I have, which one I'm going to do. And there's 5 different choices. And I'm going to say them very quickly in this because I do not want this to be a psychotically long video, because the longer this is, the longer it's going to take me to get onto YouTube, and I really want to get this onto YouTube ASAP. So with that, the choices are Borderlands 2 Solo with Gaige the Necromancer. If people want me to do Krieg, then I will. I don't want to do any of the sort of standard characters because I either would just want to play them with a friend, or I'd rather play them alone. That, I think, they've been done a lot. And Krieg and Gaige are really the only two that are interesting me right now in terms of gameplay. The next one is Terraria 1.2 solo. I know I'm saying solo so many goddamn times, but it's because it's just very difficult for me to get friends to do stuff with. I can do Terraria with Crafty, but if he's going to do Terraria, he's probably going to do it with our other friends. And it's not that I hate our other friends, it's just I probably would not be able to participate. I'm in a different time zone and all that stuff. So it would just be very difficult for me to participate. So there is that. Now with that said, number 3 is The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. That's probably the one that I really want to do, but I still want to give you guys the choice of what I'm going to do. And it's a pretty fun game, but if I'm going to be playing it, I will be using the recently released DLC, the Thaumaturge DLC, which, instead of making Van Helsing have a more sort of sword and gun play style, it's more of a mage. So that's really the main reason why I want to do it, because it's basically something that would interest me and all that jazz. So there's that. The next series that I do would probably be Legends of Grimrock. That's option 4. And it's really because it's just a fun game. That's really that. Now, if I am going to do it, however, I'm going to be using maps made by players. I don't want to do the standard. I want to do player-made maps. So if I am going to be doing it, then expect player-made maps. Now, what does that mean? It literally does mean player-made maps. The most popular, I'll put it in the description for you guys to take a look at. So, yeah, check that out. Check them out, see which one catches your eye. And if Legends of Grimrock is the choice, then I will do a quick update. I'll do a quick video stating which of the maps would you like me to do. Let's try to do something productive as I talk. Now, the final option is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, and it's really because Baldur's Gate is based upon Dungeons & Dragons, or is Dungeons & Dragons one of the two? I think it is Dungeons & Dragons, or like a story thing. Anyway, and the reason why I want to do that is because it's based off of Dungeons & Dragons, or it is Dungeons & Dragons. It would interest me, and I'd play it. I'd have fun doing it. The only downside is that it's the kind of game where you have to save often. It's like save after every battle kind of thing, and that's not how I've done gameplays at all. If people have seen it, I tend to be very sort of stubborn and don't save until big massive gaps. So yeah, that's that. And those are the choices. Now then, the final thing is make sure you guys actually check the description. The previous descriptions have been different to the one now because I've decided to change my description. It's going to stay until later, basically. And if you guys like the new description appearance, then I'm going to keep it. It's going to stay in until after I get back. So that's from my Thanksgiving break. So that's going to be after Thanksgiving. Probably after Black Friday. Might have to do a quick channel update as soon as I come back as well after that. So yeah. That's more or less that. So I hope you guys had fun watching the video. I hope you guys have a good everything. So remember, put your things in for the Q&A, do this, that, and everything else. And I will see you guys during the Q&A. Just remember, just check the description when you can. Think about which one of those 5 games I should do to replace Dust and Elysian Tail and all that bollocks. So peace out and bye.